My name is Anna Sward. I am majoring in biomedical physiology. I will graduate in a few days, and I've been involved with Habitat since my freshman year, and I'm from Cartersville, Georgia.
I'm Olivia Grieger. I am a nutritional science major. I'm graduating next semester, and I've been involved in Habitat, I want to say since the end of my sophomore year, and I'm from Johns Creek, Georgia.
So it was about November of my freshman year. I had been looking for involvement kind of all semester, dabbling in a few different clubs, but just didn't seem things like I was really involved in. Was looking for something service oriented, and I saw somebody make a post like on Instagram stories about it, but I kind of looked more into it. I was able to message and like get into the group me of the club, and I started going to a build within a week or two and just went to every single build I could. My freshman year, I fell in love with it. People started knowing my name, and then by the time sophomore year came around, I still attended the builds, and then I applied to be an exec position, and I've been on exec since then. So I knew of the name of it, but I really didn't know the mission or what Habitat was about. So it was really getting involved and talking to the build site leaders that really taught me what Habitat is.
My church back at home had a flyer actually on like one of our boards in the church, and it was like a Habitat for Humanity, like kind of like service day, like okay, all church members would come, and I wasn't at home at that time, but I was still really interested in doing it, so I ended up looking at the UGA Habitat for Humanity, and because of seeing that flyer at home, I decided to come join a build and see what it's about. Being outside, doing like some manual labor and kind of giving back to the community just felt really good, and kind of came back and decided to do more builds after that.
I think selfishly, I love manual labor. I'm a huge, I use my brain all the time in school, and so getting to be able just to get outside, to work hard and know that it's doing good is so fulfilling for me. But also seeing the tangible work that we're doing for these people, getting to work with the homeowners is probably my favorite part whenever they're on the build. Just getting to hear stories from the site leaders, making new connections with people that I would never run into on campus. All of it is just incredibly fulfilling, and we see work happening, it's happening as we do it. And so being able to come back to different houses a month later and see how much they've gotten done, or being able to finish a house is just, it's so fulfilling.
I really do like connecting with homeowners, connecting with just the other volunteers in our club. Anna and I kind of met pretty much through Habitat. Yeah, it's really fulfilling, talking with them, hearing the homeowners' stories, and kind of just seeing the progression. You're here a few months ago, and then suddenly it's totally different when you hear it, later on, which is really cool.
I had heard about Micah's Creek my freshman year when I started joining, because that was 2022. And so Josh was talking to me about it and told me about the plans that were happening, then getting to start with the demolition build, and then we actually started working on a few of the houses, and just seeing that come to fruition was super amazing, and the goal of it is just such a great project. So I'm really happy about that, and I think it's going to be really cool. This semester was our highest ever just interest, people wanting to sign up for builds. So much so that we had to tell people, no, we don't have enough spots. I'm so sorry, try to sign up next time. I don't know what clicked, but this semester we just had so many freshmen that were interested in it, which was amazing. But there's so many opportunities also with the Restore. We really try to push that and get people involved in that if they want to do it. But it's a great place to get involved.
I was pretty much when I went to the build, I was I'm here to learn, I'm here to give back, I'm here to help as much as I can.
It's valuable skills. I know how to use power tools now. So.
It was definitely a great experience while I was here. I think maybe the influence anything in my future would be honestly just continuing to do it. Yeah. I ended up getting involved with over summer at the Atlanta Habitat for Humanity. And I find it really fulfilling. It's something I definitely want to do in the future, and I guess maybe I'll just look for more volunteer opportunities, I guess.
I've realized that I want to continue doing this throughout my career. If I have time in PA school, I'd love to keep doing it. But secondly, I think my experience has really taught me that I can be a leader, and it's taught me a lot of leadership and management of just where my job, in the club is managing a lot of people, making sure people get information. So doing that, but also really just reinforcing the fact that I have a heart for service, and that doing this is something I'm really passionate about, to be able to actually help people in a tangible way. Being involved for 3 years, and I've grown as a person over college, but Habitat has been my one consistent, that in my church, that Habitat has been my thing. My friends all know about it. I try to get as many people to join as I can. But really making friends is a huge thing, and being super excited to go to these builds and know that I'm going to see people that I know. So really making those connections and knowing that there are people passionate about service like I am has been a huge part. I think honestly the most impactful part of it, besides the connections, is knowing like I said, the fact that we're helping people, but that we're not just giving them a handout, and that we're teaching them, we're all learning life experiences, but we're giving them a step up so that they can provide for themselves. And that is something that I want to take away to any service project I go from here on out. I think that's been a huge, impactful thing.
I think a big memory I have is probably my first build. I don't know, I remember being a little nervous because I was like, I don't really know where to park, like, I don't really know which house I'm going to. But like once I figured that out, and like I said, like Anna and I met, like that was the first build Anna and I met. And that was just like kind of a profound impact on me. Like I had like I had a really good day. Like that was a lot of fun. Like when we did the demolition, like I was talking with a lot of like the other volunteers, and like I made a lot of like connections, a lot of friends, and I don't know, I just had a really good day. And kind of just like that moment and like that build as like kind of like led me to like I'm definitely gonna do more. Like I want to give back more. Like I want to do more outreach in the community.
The best way to get involved is through our Instagram or through our group me. So our Instagram is UGA Habitat. We post about the builds, the upcoming meetings. We have general body meetings that are usually kind of right before the builds to give information, allow people to sign up. But we also post about the builds and for restore volunteering. So those are the best way to get involved. We just, as much as you want to give, we will help you to find a place to serve.